everyone, my name is Sierra and this is Evergreen Gardens. In today's video, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. This is going to be more of a cozy indoor video. As you can see, there's just not really too much going on in the garden right now after the freeze that we just had. So we're just gonna stay inside and we're going to be putting together this Kathy's Flower House miniature house. And I'm going to be answering a few gardening questions while I put this together. But yeah, so I actually received this as a birthday gift and I have been waiting to put it together for a video. And so I thought today would be the perfect day to do that. So let's open it up and check it out. Let's see. All right. Okay, so this looks like the instruction manual. It's a really big manual. Remove the tape from the side with the tip of the tweezers. What tape? All right. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, I think we figured it out. We've got all of our tools pulled out to the side, and yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and jump into it. First, we're building a flower rack.
Speaking of flower racks, what's your favorite flower?
My favorite flower, probably foxglove. I love foxglove. I think it looks so like cottagecore-y. I love foxglove. And I really like amaryllis. Foxglove and amaryllis. We actually don't have any of those in the garden, but we will eventually. The heck? The pieces are over here.
What's your favorite thing to plant?
My favorite thing to plant? Seeds in general. I like starting things from seed, but specifically, I would probably say herbs right now, only because I find them kind of easy, but I really like planting flowers. I just haven't really seen as many of them successfully grow. But I would say herbs. Herbs are my favorite thing to plant right now, but I think it will eventually be flowers. Okay. Okay. All right. We're making some progress. Cute. That one was easy.
What's a plant you've been wanting to plant but haven't gotten the chance to?
Coreopsis is a plant that I definitely want to add to the garden. It's not something that I necessarily think is super pretty or something like that. It's not based on looks. It is pretty. It's a yellow flower. I just want to add it to the garden because it's very beneficial. I get aphids in the garden pretty common, so Coreopsis will bring more butterflies, more lacewings to the garden, and get rid of will help to manage the population of aphids, so definitely Coreopsis. That's something that has been on my mind a lot to add to the garden. And then I would say probably foxglove, just because it's pretty. But that one's kind of tricky to grow in Florida, so we'll see. All right, the easel is done. That is so cute. This is my favorite piece so far. How cute is that? Okay.
What would your dream garden look like?
My dream garden would be super lush, tons and tons of edible food, plants like lettuce and kale and tons of fruit trees, lots and lots of edible things, and then lots and lots of flowers. Really a food forest, but not just a food forest, a very ecological food forest. So just packed full of native plants and other plants that support the ecosystem well. And yeah, just very, very lush. I would also probably have a rose garden because I love a rose garden. But yeah, definitely super lush, lots of different plants, lots and lots of different plants.
If you could tell yourself one thing when you were starting gardening, like go back in time and talk to the version of you that just started gardening, what would you tell her?
I love that question. I would tell her to just have fun with it. I think sometimes I get too strict in the garden. I think, oh, I have to do it this way instead of just having fun. So yeah, I would say just have fun because it doesn't need to be exact. You don't have to do things perfectly. You can still get the same results and sometimes even better results if you're just having fun. Yeah, I don't know, if you're too strict with it, then it kind of takes away the magic of it, and you just end up making more mistakes, I think, because you're worried about the details. So yeah, I would definitely say just have more fun and don't be so strict.
How has your gardening journey changed over time?
My gardening journey has actually changed a lot. When I first started gardening, I was really into houseplants. That's all I cared about. It's so funny now because it really has changed completely. And I'm sure a lot of people experience this, but in the beginning, when I would just get houseplants, I didn't even like the idea of growing fruits and vegetables. That was so just not of interest to me at all. I did not care about growing food in the slightest. Yeah, so it really was first just houseplants. I kind of collected houseplants, so just trying to make my home feel more beautiful, and also I gravitate a lot towards plants because they calm me. So just having them around for that purpose, and then it turned into growing food. That was what really excited me, and now it's more about, I definitely still care about growing food. I would love to just have a garden full of abundant food. So that's definitely still up there, but it is probably mainly about the pollinators and the animals. I feel really interested and moved to grow things that will help the ecosystem and better the planet and just make things a little bit better in the world. So that is a really good question because yeah, my gardening journey has changed a lot since I first started this. From literally just wanting houseplants in my house to wanting to make the planet better. So yeah, it has changed a lot. And it will probably continue to change and maybe, still have maybe parts of different elements. I'm sure I'll always want to garden with the planet in mind, but some things might also become important that I don't care about now. Okay.
What's the plant you're most proud of?
Probably the firebush. Because whenever it does take off in the garden, it's going to have such a huge ecological impact. It's going to have a huge impact in the garden. And I might not be able to get food from it, but so many animals and pollinators will, that it's just going to be a huge impact ecologically in the area. So yeah, I would definitely say that plant. And I haven't seen a lot from it yet because it is newer in the garden, but it's supposed to bring hummingbirds to your garden. So yeah, I would say the firebush for sure. Okay, I'm done with this little chest cabinet. I'm done with this little cabinet. So we're actually gonna leave it here. If you did like the video though, and you wanna see us continue this, let us know in the comments and we will continue building this on camera for you. But yeah, next week we will be back in the garden, actually planting stuff, playing around in the garden. So stay tuned for next week. But other than that, I hope you guys liked the video. I had a good time just talking about gardening and building things, so it was a lot of fun for me. But other than that, yeah, like the video and subscribe and have a great day. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.